Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So I'm Nadia Permata Putri Munthe, and I will give some information about the issue that I will discuss for today's video. So the issue that I make is deepfakes. So we will start the first slides. So this is my identity. So we will start the presentation. So the issue that I take is deepfakes. The background of its deepfakes refers to manipulate or synthesize media content generated using deep learning techniques, especially videos or ideas of people appearing to say or do things they did not actually say or do. The term deepfakes originates from pornographic videos with celebrities' face swapped onto original actors using AI. And the objectives of this issue is to analyze the potential dangers posed by malicious uses of defects like disinformation, fraud, and exploitation. And the next, explore policy solution to regulate and curb harmful defects. And the last, raise awareness to defects risk as the technology proliferates. And the benefits of this issue discussion is the benefits are to learn how to identify manipulated media and exercise caution before sharing, to inform policy debates on balancing free speech, privacy, security regarding defects, and then fosters critical thinking skills to evaluate authenticity of digital media, and the last, to promote responsible use of AI technology by educating on negative impacts. So this is the literature review that I already made. Research shows defects use deep learning models like GANs and autoencoders trained on large datasets to precisely replicate patterns in faces, voice, and etc. Apps like Zoe, Refresh, and SpaceMorph allows creating defects without advanced skills. Studies find political readers often defect in viral video speaking statements they did not make. Non-consensual pornography defects disproportionately target women to harass and humiliate. Ongoing work is analyzing forensic techniques to expose inconsistencies in facial expressions, blinking, skull set, and other artifacts in synthesized media, but detection remains difficult as generation quality improves. Next, so this is the analysis that I use. This is called APKL analysis. APKL analysis consists of actual, so defects represent an actual phenomenon that is growing in scale and impact. There are already innumerable examples of defect videos circulating on social media platforms and websites. The synthesis technology enabling defects is easily accessible through apps and online services. And then we move to the problematic. Defects pose several dangerous problems for individuals and society. They can be used to spread political disinformation, slander public figures, enable new forms of identity theft, and non-consensual intimate imagery. This can ruin reputations, influence elections, cause psychological trauma. The malicious applications pose a serious threat. And then obscurity defects are extremely difficult to detect and debunk conclusively. As generative AI synthesis methods improve rapidly, defects are becoming indistinguishable from real content. Forensic analysis require intensive manual effort and remain unreliable. The scale of the problem remains obscure as detection techniques fail to keep pace. And legibility, studying defects merits urgent research attention given their exponential proliferation and harm potential. Understanding their security implications, policy solutions, social impact, truth, and interdisciplinary lens is valuable and eligible academic inquiry. Next, I also use USG analysis that consists of urgency, seriousness, and growth. So the urgency of the issue is a need for greater understanding of defects creation methods, circulation networks, detection challenges beforehand become irreversible. Their unprecedented manipulation capabilities necessitate urgent countermeasures. And the seriousness of the issue is defects pose a serious threat with ability to destroy trust in entire classes of the media, defaced victims of personal attacks. Unconstrained, they can seriously determine truth and institutions. And the growth of the issue, the fact expression and distribution is growing exponentially as algorithms, datasets, and synthesis surface improve. Their pervasiveness across social media and message apps continues accelerating rising scale and severity of the issue. Okay, next. What cause of the issue? So I will explain the cause of the issue. The first is increased accessibility of depth learning tools and pre-trained models. The tools and models that power deepfake AI have become more user-friendly and widely applicable. This enables more people to create deepfakes without AI expertise. And then the growth in training data. More training data, like videos and images of people, improve the quality of deepfakes by helping the AI mimic human appearance and movement. And then democratization of technology through apps. Okay, deepfakes apps hide the complexity of AI, allowing anyone to generate deepfakes on their phone within a minute. This spreads deepfake creation beyond AI developers. And then malicious actors exploiting capabilities. And then financial incentives for synthetic media, and the last lack of awareness, oversight, and accountability. Public understand Public understanding of deepfake AI is limited. Companies developing and providing access to deepfake tech often operate without regulation or ethics review. This enable misuse. Okay, next. Impact of deep AI or the effect of the issue. Okay, the first is erosion of truth. Widespread defects make it harder to discern what is real and what is fake. This erodes public trust and consensus on basic facts. And then the second, trauma and harassment. Defects can be used to create non-consensual, intimate, imaginary, or bullying content, inflicting direct trauma and harm. And the third, reputational harm. Realistic fake videos could show public figures doing things they never did, damaging their reputation. And then the fourth, influence on democracy. Defects of politicians or public figures could manipulate opinions among voters, undermining democratic processes. And then we talk about normalization. As deepfakes become more common, the public may become desensitized to their harms and dangers. This normalization makes regulating them harder. And then undermining institutions. That's all of the effect of the issue. So we move to the solution of the issue. So the first is laws and policies. Government can implement laws and regulation prohibiting malicious use of defects like non-consensual pornography while protecting free speech. And then corporate self-regulation. Social media platform can enact policies against defects and disinformation, and invest in detection capabilities, and then secure digital authentication. Methods like digital watermarking and blockchain-enabled verification can authenticate the origin of media and detect tampering. And then, and of course, public awareness campaigns, educating the public about defect, risk, and detection techniques can counter the spread of harmful content. And then, norms against sharing. The public can help by adopting social norms that discourage sharing scientific media when origin and consent are unclear. And then, of course, this is the most important, media literacy programs, educational initiatives on media and digital literacy help improve critical thinking when assessing news and media authenticity. So the next is oversight mechanism and also victim support. That's all the effect of the that's all the solution of the issue. Okay. This is the explanation that I made to make a detailed information of the issue. The fake is a fake video content created using digital software, machine learning, and face swapping. The fake is a computer-generated video in which various images are combined to create new footage or video depicting events, statements, or actions that never actually happened. The rise of deepfake technology saw how AI can lower the barriers to producing highly realistic fake videos, image, and audio. This has the potential for valuable innovation, but also the risk of misuse. A measure approach is needed that enables beneficial applications while managing harms through regulation, technical countermeasures, and public awareness. Ongoing analysis is essential as scientific technology continues to evolve rapidly. The ability of deepfake technology, which is able to imitate person's face through image and videos, is a major factor in negative impacts such as hoax and defamation because people with bad intentions will easily face falsify existing information through this deepfake technology. So this is the end of my presentation. Conclusion of my slide is, in conclusion, defects represent a powerful form of media and identity manipulation with the risk of fraud on the news scope. However, the technology itself is not inherently harmful. Rather, it is the governance and norms of its use that determine the social impact. Multifaceted response involving stakeholders from government, business, academia, and civil society is needed to optimize the benefits and minimize the harms of this rapidly evolving technology. Further resource and vigilance are essential to ensure society is prepared when defects proliferates. And the recommendation that I can give is for policymakers, innate laws criminalizing malicious use like non-consensual defects and political disinformation. And for tech companies, I can say improve media forensic analysis to reliable detect defects at scales. And for media outlets, establish robust fact-checking and verification standards for assessing media authenticity. And for citizens, I recommended exercise skepticism before believing or sharing unverified media online. That's all. And I hope all of you can really understand. And I'm really sorry if my pronunciation is not good enough. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.